Get through this and still hug, tell each other we love them, and have our kids know that everything is okay, that we can get through anything for the rest of our lives. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my second video. Last time I was speaking a little fast, so let's do something together. You guys can help me out. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Just do this with me. Give yourself a second to feel better and be aware of your surroundings. One more time. All right, guys, let's dive right in. Today, we're gonna talk about labels. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of my own personal experience. I'm a person that always has felt trapped by labels. When I moved here from Chicago, originally, I was an adopted kid from the south side of Chicago. I came with his own labels. I can remember a time that my mother had actually taken me driving in her car, and she pointed at the adoption agency, and she said, "If you act up, I'll send you back there." I didn't know what kind of impact that had on me until I got older, something I held on to real deep. So that's the first label I actually remember, other than that of being a black dude. I've been very, very aware that I am black for a long time. Not that that is an issue, but the thing is, it was beat into my head, so I felt the need to live up to that label. We all have labels. There's the pretty girl, there's the smart guy, there's the nerdy guy, there's the frat guy, there's of course, my personal favorite, the black guy that talks white. I fell into a few of these categories myself, when the truth is, I might have honestly been a really good musician, but I moved here, I was in second grade, and I had little kids coming up to me, other little kids, my contemporaries, saying, "You look like Michael Jordan." I don't think they had any other reference. As I got older, I tried to live up to these labels that I felt that I had to live by. My mother encouraged me to play basketball. I was average at best. I was encouraged to do pretty much just basketball. And as I continued to go through high school, I continued to try to live up to these labels. I remember there was a girl that I liked sophomore year, and she was labeled as a goth person, but she was a beautiful girl. And because of her label, and because of my label, I missed out on the opportunity to make a really, really good friend. Who knows? And this person's doing great in life right now. I did a little Facebook stalking myself. This person's doing really, really well, but who knows what kind of impact I would have had on her life and what she would have had on mine as a friend if I wasn't stuck by these labels. So the labels that you have, the ones that you're born with, come into this world, you're a girl, you're a boy, your parent is a doctor, your parent's an athlete, astrophysicist, science. Maybe your parent just works at the local meat deli. Maybe your parent is a server. Sometimes we try to live up to these labels. This makes us miserable. Other times, we don't try to live up to the labels, and this makes us miserable. See, this is where pain starts. Pain starts when you have an expectation of something and it's not met. So your parents have this label for you, and even though you say, "I don't care," you do. It's your parents. You're not living up to the expectation that was placed for you for this label that you truly had nothing to do with. I even zoned into this kind of label of what it is to be a black guy. I was supposed to not smile, be really, really tough. And I had to walk this delicate line in between being happy and sad, therefore it's to not be the angry guy. I couldn't even wear certain clothes at school that I getting picked on. I remember a day that I wore a Sean John, very nice outfit, and the kids, Sean John, another label. So in my adolescence, I went out and bought some Doc Martens, which were all the rage then. Little yellow things on the bottom of the shoe, on the soles, and I just thought I was the man, but the truth is I still felt really empty inside. We don't stay true to ourselves, we can't do anything but stay empty. See, this is what I've learned. The thing that's inside you that needs to come out, if you keep it inside, will destroy you. If you let it out, everything that you could possibly want. One of my favorite books, The Alchemist, says, when you truly want something, what your heart desires, all the universe will conspire to give you what you want. That's how good God is. That's how good life can be. One of my favorite quotes is, "Things don't happen to you, they happen for you." So you're gonna go through all kinds of experiences with your labels that aren't yours. Only you know what you are. You don't have to be one thing. I'm lots of things. I'm an excellent father. I'm an okay husband. I'm learning to be a good speaker. I'm 34 and I'm signing back up for classes. I'm a goofball. I like alternative music. I like rap music. These are all things I really, really enjoy. So I try not to live by labels anymore. So do yourself a favor and don't live by labels. And when things happen to you, when challenges come, don't just say, "Oh my God, look what happened to me." Everything has a genesis. And what I mean by that, everything comes from some place. Everything has a beginning. That thing that came for you is to determine, to help you, what kind of person you are to be. What kind of adjustment did you make? Were you able to look at that situation and treat it as the teacher that it is? Those things that happen to us happen for us, not to us. So stop with the why me. If you don't have any money in the bank and you keep saying, I don't have any money, what you focus on is where your energy is going to go. You can talk to the same person and focus on the things that you like about them, and you'll find that you're a much happier person, because at the end of the day, we are all spirit and we're nothing but love. And you've got to let that out of you, and you've got to let that live. So lesson for the day, deep breaths. Whew. Get you calm, get you feeling good, get your oxygen flowing. Let's do it again. Yes, doesn't that feel great? Next, self-talk. Watch what you say to yourself. Oh my gosh, how could this happen to me? You are not your thoughts. Let them come and let them go. You're not supposed to stay in a perpetual state of sadness. So do yourself a favor. Do a little yoga in the morning. Watch what you listen to when you first wake up in the morning. It will have an impact on the rest of your day. Get up a little bit earlier. And most of all, tell the people that you care about the most how much you love them. Look them in the eye, be in that moment. Appreciate them. Tell them that you love them. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.